Hey everybody, once again it's another Uncanny Spirits Club. I'm actually piggybacking this off of one I did earlier today, but you won't see these on the same day. They're going to be at least a week apart. I know time is crazy here in my home. Um, what do I got? Tonight was Burns night. Well, actually tomorrow's Burns night, but we weren't all going to be here tomorrow, so I figured we'd do it tonight. So we made a spread of food and things, and we didn't do everything we usually do. Usually we play the pipes. Not like I don't have a pair of bagpipes. I don't play pipes myself. Um, but we usually play recordings of pipes and things like that. But we usually get some scotch, and so I did get some scotch this time, and we've had a little bit out of the bottle. So I mean, you'll have to forgive me for not doing a completely blind test. I've had this before though. I've just never done a review of it, so it doesn't really matter particularly. But it's been maybe about an hour or so, probably longer, probably like 2 hours since I had a drink of this. So my palate should be pretty clean. So we're going to see if we can go unbiased on it. So this is Johnnie Walker Red Label. Now, I could have sworn that I did a review of a Johnnie Walker, and I thought it was the Black Label. Um, but I don't have it on my list. I went back and looked through all my things, and I don't have it on my list. I've had the Black Label. I've had the Red Label. Um, I guess the Green Label is next at some point. And eventually, maybe, who knows, maybe I'll have enough for the Blue Label. The Blue Label is pretty pricey in my area. It's not cheap. But I'll have to get another bottle of the Black Label since I clearly didn't actually do a review. I just drank it at some point. Maybe that was before I was doing these videos. Time, again, is kind of fluid where I am. It makes it sound like I'm in some kind of time zone warp, like I'm in space. I don't know. Bit loopy. Um, but yeah, so we're gonna try this out. This is a twist top cap. Okay, and it's a blended scotch. This was I have the receipt with me. This was $23.99, so just outside the range of what would have qualified for the cheap shot challenge, but still pretty affordable. I'm going to go ahead and pour a little bit of this. Give you some unbiased, hopefully, thoughts about it. I got a couple of other things too that I'm going to do over the next couple videos. I won't be doing those tonight though. I did the monocle chocolate peanut butter stout earlier, and I'm doing this now. I'll save the other ones for the next few days. I don't want to load up on like 5 different kinds of alcohol all in the same few hours. As fun as that might be. But it's got a nice color, nice. It's less of a Scotch color. A lot of Scotches are slightly lighter, but this is a nice brown, golden brown color, nice amber color, pretty good indicative. A nice clean scent to it, very fresh smelling, and you can definitely smell a little bit about what it's going to taste like because it has some of those notes that the nose translates into taste because your sense of smell and your sense of taste are connected pretty acutely for most people. And so you can, when you smell it, you can, you know how it's going to taste to a certain extent. That makes sense. It does. So let's take a sip. Now it has a little bit of harshness starting off, and this is their entry level. So it's got some harshness, a little bit of bitterness, but it rounds out into a solid blended Scotch taste. Get a little bit of buttery pastry in there, maybe some dried fruit, something like that. Not super strong. It doesn't have a whole lot really going for it, so it's not particularly going to knock your socks off, but it's not bad for the price. It tastes stronger than it is. It's 80 proof, so it's not ridiculous, but it tastes stronger. So if you're looking for something that's going to feel like it packs a wallop when it doesn't, and you can imagine, oh yeah, oh man, this is so strong, then this is for you. It's not bad. The way I said that, it sounds like I'm putting it down, but I'm not. Um, it's decent stuff. I liked the Black Label better, if I remember correctly. I'll have to do a proper review and remember to do that, and try to remember how I felt about it. I don't think this bottle will still be around when I get that, so I probably won't be able to do a direct side-by-side comparison, but I might get another one of these and do a comparison. If I get the chance, I'll do this, the Black Label, and the Green Label, and do like a triple tasting, triple threat kind of thing. But it's not bad. It's indicative of this kind of scotch, and it fits in the same. It's non-peated. It's an unpeated scotch, so it fits in the same. It's not Speyside either, so it's not Speyside, and it's not peated. It's not Hebridean. It fits pretty well within like the same wheelhouses like Glenmorangie. Not quite the level of Glenlivet and Macallan, but again, this is the entry level. The higher level Johnnie Walkers might be slightly different in the taste department for there. I remember the Black Label being really good, and I definitely, now that I keep thinking about it, I'm gonna have to get myself a bottle relatively soon. But let's take another taste, because remember, we always got to do a couple of tastes to make sure that we're after the palate adjusts the first time. It's not as harsh the second time around. It's definitely got that flaky, buttery, almost croissant kind of flavor. At least that's what I'm getting from it. You guys know my flavor profiles are kind of inconsistent, and but that's kind of what I'm getting. I'm not getting any real sharp tastes. I was getting a sharpness from the alcohol, but not a sharpness in the taste department. So no super sweet or sour fruits. No, I'm not getting anything like bitter chocolate or any cocoa flavors or anything like that. Not getting much in the vanilla department either. Vanilla is more of a bourbon note anyway. But yeah, definitely flaky, buttery, like a sweet butter croissant, almost. Is the closest thing I can come up with. So that's, once again, Johnnie Walker Red Label. This is episode 92, so I am gearing up towards episode 100. I feel like I should do something special for episode 100, but I don't know. Maybe that episode I'll get something like the Blue Label or something equally pricey and go nuts, but I don't know. Or maybe I'll just have a big like mix-a-thon and I'll make a bunch of mixed drinks or something. I don't know. We'll see how that goes when it comes along, but keep an eye out for some announcement for that so that you'll know that to show up and participate. I'll probably do that live. I'll probably do episode 100 live because, I mean, you got to do something like that. So, anyway, that's what I have for you. So, this was Johnnie Walker Red Label. Keep an eye out for more in the future. Until next time, of course,